good right there?
Oh, it smells so
smell
good.
Smell that barrel right there?
That barrel smells great?
Yeah, smell that one, and you tell me what you smell.
This one or that one?
No, this one.
This one?
Yeah.
You know, the first thing I smell is corn in there. What are you smelling?
I smell banana.
Bananas.
We ain't got
I
no
can see that. I can totally see that.
Hey, Cruz, you went over.
Bradley,
Reverse.
right now,
yes,
putting our whiskey to bed. This is the last batch that we did, and the barrel that I'm sitting on and the barrels that are surrounding me right now, these are all used bourbon barrels from the Jack Daniel's distillery. Predominantly, this batch is going to go into those barrels. The reason for those barrels being the ones that we're choosing to go into is that bourbon's been in there for at least 3 years, and it's been in there at high proof, and it's leaching out a lot of the oak characteristics. We want a fairly neutral environment for our whiskey to be able to sit in while it's aging away. We want it to be able to breathe through the pores of the wood. We want it to be able to pick up a little bit of color, but mostly we want real slow oxidative changes to be taking place here. And that relatively neutral bourbon oak provides that. We're super egotistical here at St. George Spirits, and so we want to make sure that the credit for how good our whiskey is can come to us instead of to the coopers. So we don't want it to taste too much like the barrel. Now that we've said that, there's some other barrels that are going to provide even more flavor and color that are over here. Got a couple of French barrels that are earmarked to receive some whiskey. These two right here are both Francois Fair barrels. Center of France, Limousin oak, medium toast level. What these are going to do is provide a really nice rich mouthfeel, light vanilla, a little bit of maybe cinnamon as well as the wood breaks down, without an overwhelming amount of woody character. If you tried to get that much vanilla and flavor and color from American oak, you'd end up with an overly woody whiskey for our taste, as well as something that would have a lot of dill qualities to it. So this stuff is, these two barrels are going to be single malt French oak. Really lovely stuff. There's one in here in the mix that is a rogue. We don't know what it's going to do because we've never aged in an old rye barrel. But we actually have an old rye barrel sitting in here somewhere. Not sure exactly where it is. That's not it. That's it. Heaven Hill Distillers Rye. So we'll see what that one does. We've already got some stuff in it. That's really tasty, but that's because it tastes like our whiskey right now. It hasn't had a chance to really pull any of that rye, but what we'll expect for that rye to do to this barrel of our whiskey is impart a spicy spike to it. Rye's got this really beautiful spicy quality, and we'll see what that sort of lays over our stuff. So that's what's going to happen in here. This stuff's going to sit for, well, for years now. I think we have lot 7? No, we've got lot 8 in bottle right now. 9? Lot 9. Holy shit!
Where were you?
It's super late. So with lot 9 in barrel, that stuff's been, most of that's been in barrel for, God, like 9 years or so, at least.
Lot 9 in bottle.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, it's old stuff with at least one young barrel in it. So anyway, this stuff's going to be great in about 8 years. So, call us then.